Uh,
People join.
uh, Sorry about that. Let's go. All right. I guess. Hey, welcome to the other
Hey, we would like to
quarterfinal.
welcome everyone to the quarterfinals of the Collective EU PS4 semi-finals of the
Semifinals.
Collective EU
So,
PS4 Season 1. The game today is between Veil Day and V3. The maps that we will be seeing today are Coastline, our border first with V3 starting an attack. That was V3's map pick. Coastline, Veil Day's map pick. The V3 are also starting an attack on Coastline, and then we have the Decider Clubhouse, which V3 will be starting on defense.
couldn't say it better myself. Both teams coming here with, well, it's the clear V3 are the favourites here, going on an unbeaten season throughout the whole season. Also, Veiled kind of struggling to get into the playoffs, but did get
Last
it
time
through.
the two teams met, it was dominating win for V3 with 7-0 against Veil Day. We should note though that Jobak wasn't playing that game, and Jobak has been a known main contributor to many of the Veil Day results lately.
Pretty much. Yes, okay, we're going into round one. It is Veiled A, who is Orange team on defense, with V3, who is the blue team. They'll be trying to hold down Armory Locker's archives. Any anything you see with the lineups would change or perfect?
I think that not bringing a bandit could be interesting. They could be trying to play some Maestro outside the lockers and try and zap out the thermites. Maybe the thing that trying to hold the locker's wall isn't even worth it because the attackers are gonna open it anyways, and they will try to utilize an operator with much more use. No Mira though, so we will see how they try to overcome that shortcoming. Like most of the teams that go that objective usually play with the Mirror Shad on the office inside armor lockers.
Mm. Yeah, can say that myself. Okay, here we go. Any predictions before we start? Anything you'd like to see today?
Well,
Anything both teams look out for?
I like to see a pretty close match between both Veilday and V3. I like to see some good strats. I'd like to see Veilday try to control the pace of the game because we do know V3 is a very very good team according to gun skill. So if Veilday are falling to the trap of playing V3's game and taking more and more gunfights against V3, we could see a pretty dominant performance from V3 again, like that 7-0 we had last time.
Another 7-0. Alright, let's go. One thing I think V3 really needs to look out for is the uh, the roam from Jaeger, who is Joe Buck, I believe.
I
He
think, yeah,
is.
shutting down
Oh,
Jobak is going to be a main.
okay. I don't know. He's not roaming, but he is a man who can take out a lot of people. We've seen it throughout the whole season. Absolutely, well, ending people, ending
Insane
teams,
player.
and from a coach to a player. I guess he's one man that V3 also.
A one-man
Look
army.
out. Oh, okay. Joe, talk about Joe Buck. It's a first kill onto IQ. First, first
So that'll be the
frag of the
target that will not
game.
be able to spot the goo mines.
Relatively slow approach from V3. Something we haven't
Joining
seen
out,
from
taking their time.
something we haven't seen from them before. They're usually a very aggressive team. They like to approach things very quickly. Kind of catch a catch the opponents by surprise. But I guess maybe they want to switch up this time. Maybe
But
even
we did talk
maybe
about
him.
Veil Day controlling the pace of the game. Maybe V3 are trying to do the same thing.
Mm, maybe. We just have to wait and see. Still not a single bullet attack onto the defenders. But I tell you, back Joe back gets in a little gun battle with a run out. Oh, Anton gets killed onto Strike, leaving a 4v4 to even out the numbers. Anton with a triple kill. He runs into sight and takes out all three, but three members of Veiled A. Tries to get another kill, gets the Legion as well. This is Anton on the 4K with Painter trying to get down the plant. There's only Curry left. Curry's here to try to save the round for Veiled A. You're gonna get the plant, does go down, misses a few shots, does down the sledge, takes him out, leaving a 3v1 for Curry.
The fuser down with the SMG-11. This is gonna be very clutch.
You guys are no. Oh, got a shotgun. Is this? He downs another one, takes him out, leaving a 2v1. Curry could not save the day. That is Anton for the ace of the first round.
Just when we talked about V3 not playing aggressive this time, Anton just runs into the lockers, gets 3 kills, that's like it's nothing. Then they post-plan the SMG-11 of the smoke, couldn't do much against some well-placed angles on the post-plan. He had to push, didn't have the utility or the weapons to do it, and that's now 1-0 for V3.
Mm. Good stuff from V3, I guess. They got everything sorted, they knew what they were doing, and then the push, the one aggressive push I was talking about, which they usually do, and it worked. I mean, it's worked all season, why wouldn't it work now? Right,
Exactly.
they'll be trying to hold armory lockers again.
Switching up the, I think they switched up Legion for Echo, I believe.
Mhm,
Trying to have some more plan denial. Guess when the Thermite was playing down the diffuser, they could have stopped that if there was an Echo.
mhm. Yes, it is. Okay. Here we go. If you have just tuned in, so I know some people are joining just now, it is Veiled A is orange team on defense with V3 who is blue team on the attack. The first round with Anton already getting an ace.
Of course, this
Something.
is V3's map pick, so we do expect him to be kind of stronger here compared to Velde's map pick coastline.
Last round, one thing I believe is there was no faults from Veiled. Like there was nothing, there was no position faults. There wasn't people in the wrong place at the wrong time,
Yeah,
etc.
they just lost their gunfights. They couldn't help it. It was a fear rouse, Stanton. He took out 3 people after that. They couldn't regain side control. Smoke was left in 1 and 3.
If that's V3, you're not going to win a lot of gunfights against V3, are you?
Uh, it's definitely not. That's why we do say that they have to switch up the pace. They have to control the pace, switch up their game, try and emphasize more on utility. They do have one guy with a good aim, Joe Buck. We'll see if he can make a significant difference here, if he can do enough for his team to win.
Sure love to see that. Yeah, opening up the armory lockers walls are pretty normal start to attacking the site. Quite predictable, but again, nothing to stop it from Veiled. Nuke trying to hold an angle onto the sledge, right back from just leaks it. Tried it. 1 minute 45 left, not a single bullet has been shot at anyone. Still everyone full health with all 5 members. Okay, I take that back. Mute gets downed by Lap, leaving a 4v5, 4v3.
Let's see if they're gonna rush this again. No Legion this time.
Okay, Storm does rush into site, maybe trying to get a few frag. Does take out one, takes out Naz, who is the Maestro, also trying to get on the plant, stops it immediately for some reason, maybe with smoke. Here we go, Joe Bugger kills Anton, trying to even out the numbers. Luck gets another kill onto Curry. His second kill of the round, leaving another one. Luck gets another kill. Is it a trip? Ooh, misses a few shots onto Echo. Echo's the last man alive. Gonna try and save the round. Doesn't happen. Luck gets another kill, leaving a 4k for Lap. And 1 kill for Storm. That is 2-0 for V3.
Again, the aggressive play came up from exactly the same place as did last time. Thermite went in, planted. They couldn't regain side control. The Echo did not help much. I'd say it even helped less because without the goo mines, the Zofia was able to rush much more effectively and lap on the IQ as well. So we see if maybe Veiled A should switch up their side, which it does seem like that's what they're doing now.
Mm.
Bring up the castle, Jaeger, Legion, Maestro, and the Echo. So it does seem like they could go and hold upstairs, or they could do the A hold that's becoming very usual in ranked as well. Canceling out the tellers, the main lobby, and the custom inspections doors.
Very much. Also, Joe Buck going with his beloved Jaeger. He's pretty much every single game this season just been maining him.
And I don't
Steady
think like
console.
Joe necessarily plays only Frey, but when you are the best aim in your team, you are forced into that role because fragging and having a very good aim or very oftenly go together.
hmm As you can see, near enough every single member of V3 playing a fragging role. Nomad, IQ, Sledge. Oh wait, apart from Thermite. And then the Zofia. All very strong guns, even though Thermite is a very strong gun, but also got his cast as a support player.
They do have the utility as well to stun people. IQ can spot the crew mines, which and the Yokai drones. The Zofia can stun in, rush in, like she's done like for the past 2 rounds.
One thing I believe that V3 that Velde needs to do now is play unpredictable. You're not going to win gunfights against players like Anton, Paxton, Storms. They're very difficult to win gun battles against. Play unpredictable
Maybe
and sorry.
try and hold picks. Try and hold picks towards entrances and wait for them to come down. Obviously, I do think that that's what they've been trying to do for the last 2 rounds. It hasn't worked. Sophia stuns, it kind of throws them off. It used to be like when Sophia or Nella mine stunned you, you could not turn around as quickly, you did not have the third class horizontal sensitivity. They nerfed that obviously because it was too powerful.
They will be going to try and get top of control. Maybe try to pick up Legion. He does pick the Thermite. There's a few shots doing a little damage to Thermite. Not doing any damage really at all. Yeah, they are going to try and get out Legion, who is upstairs. Tries to get a few shots through the wall. Doesn't actually happen. Tries to get them down. Back into sight, meaning I believe there are no roamers left apart from Jaeger, who is
That's
sitting in.
top floor control almost for V3 with about 1 minute 4 seconds left.
Very good start from V3, even though they haven't even got a pick. They've already controlled half the map. Very strong from them. But also weak on Veiled. Not enough top floor presence. Top floor presence can win the games, but they've lost it already. Meaning they're on the well, they're most likely to lose. To be fair. Here we go. 1 minute left. Still not a lot of damage been done by either teams. Like the rest of the rounds. The push is most likely going to happen now. Very anxious of everyone upstairs. They're all holding angles from people maybe going to go for a flank. And nothing really is happening at the moment.
40 seconds left.
40 seconds left. I believe Thermite took very little damage, still not enough to make a difference. He is going to go for the plant. With everyone holding angles, Echo just stops that. He's going to try and get it again, but Striker gets the kill into Paxton, sorry. Anton gets the kill into a little guy, and Striker is taken out by Upol, leaving a 4v3 on V3 side. But still 12 seconds left, not a lot. Anton gets the kill into Joe Buck, leaving a 2v4. Then there's the Monster and the Echo. He's going to have to stop the plant here. Stop it. Can the Echo stop it? The Echo does stop it, and that is the first round for
Does
Failed
stop
A.
it. Excellent use of the Echo there. Game winning. Exactly what they could have done in the first round maybe, but they had more time in the first round V3. This round the Echo played perfectly. They hid it. They did not push the attackers. For some reason V3 did not push as aggressive as maybe they should have. Try and get that Echo and win the game. Or they did not try and break that yokai that was up on the ceiling. Even though I do think they had the IQ still on the board, and that's all things considered. That's 2-1 V3 Sports 2, Veilde 1.
Very, very well said. Not bringing the Echo this time after it pretty much saved them the last round. but they will be going back up to Armory Archives, trying to get the first round up on that site. Maybe third time lucky.
6 to Echo. I think that was from Maestro.
Yes, it was.
Maybe trying to bait them that they wouldn't be going to Armory and doing standard custom.
Guess we just have to wait and see what happens. Maybe again, one thing that V3 have been doing again has been working very well for them. Back at the end of the last round is they're very slow onto the approach. They get to know like all of their surroundings, what they're gonna do, how they're gonna push it, and then they do
Good
it within
communication.
30 seconds, which is one thing which it just amazes me with V3, where I guess kind of they predicted that by bringing the Echo and the Micro 2 bits of plant denial. So if they stay alive, they've won the round. Realistic.
Well said. I agree with that. I mean, it takes a good load of communication from V3 to try and to be able to provide their fraggers with the information to have the confidence to really enter a room and know everyone where everyone is, whatever there is, what gadgets are in the room, who mines, whatever not, and just take those gunfights and win them. Maybe that's why they
One thing
brought the vigil here, not getting droned.
one thing I do need to mention before this game carries on is that the overtime will be infinite, meaning it's 2 points clear. Game of tennis, I guess.
We
Only
do
for
hope to see.
overtime. Only so unless if it's 7-5, it will be played as normal. Anton gets the first kill onto Curry. We get the smoke out. 1 bit of plant denial already out. Good start from Velde already.
It's crucial now for the Echo to stay alive.
Okay, Anton gets another kill to Joe Bucks, leaving his second kill of the round. Okay, but Striker will take out Storms, trying to even out the numbers, taking it a 4v3. Be looking for the Echo, maybe hoping they don't get stuck on the farm. Okay, Anton gets another kill with the third kill of the round, leaving it only Echo left. Maybe he's gonna
With
stop the
1 minute
plant.
stunning
He
the
stops
plants.
the plant once. Not a lot he can do about it. He goes to stop it again. Doesn't really make a difference. Paxton is gonna try and get the plant down. This time, someone jumped through him a sandwich. Okay, does get. Oh no, I think he's down to him. Downs one. Gets another kill into Lap. What a good play from Naz, leaving a 2v1 with Sophia and Thermite versus Echo. He gets nomaded away. Paxton cleans it up, leaving 3-3-3 and build a 1.
I think right now it's all about wasting so much time with the attackers that they have to plant at the end, and then they can use the echoes to win the round. I think that's definitely the way to go, but they just can't seem to keep the attackers to waste their time. They did it round before on ventilation workshop. This round,
Mm,
again, they played aggressive. They lost the gunfights. Joe Buck, I don't think he's really turned up this game.
mm,
Not really, actually. But yeah, we'll see what Velde can bring. Again, an armory with the Caveira.
hmm. Very well. Alright, here we go, going on 5, sorry. Gonna try and hold up Armory and Archives for the
6
4th
Ticket
time.
Bandit.
hmm
No Thatcher or Twitch, so they're gonna have to push that from below, or maybe even rush inside from the doorway.
Very risky. Either way, they're gonna have someone holding downstairs. Since they have
Probably
all
the
the
Cav.
bandits. Guess we just have to see how their mindsets working now, see where they position themselves. One thing I brought out of that last night, V3 played that very differently. Before they obviously roamed, that is one thing you need to do this game. Just to drone and then obviously come in. They spent a lot less time droning, which kind of put Veiled out of their comfort zones. But they were able to get easy frags. And then it was just a good round for them, easy round for them. To bring on their third round of the game. I guess it was just well played from me, whoever IGL'd that V3 round.
Yeah, it takes good droning, good communication to have everyone have the confidence of knowing exactly where everything is as they enter a room. I think that's very suitable V3 because they have that good gun skill. Take the gunfights once they've entered that room.
Kura is going to go for the run out. Did he deal any damage? I don't believe he did. Didn't do any damage. There. They backed up and got taken out by the IQ from below. Has the stream been posted to?
Yep.
It has.
I think it has.
Okay, just making sure. So I was just asking. Right, okay, here we go. 1 minute 45 left. Still not a lot of damage. I'll take that back. Striker takes out Storms. Giving Velde the number advantage already. And then Kavira gets the kill onto Lap. And Anton gets a kill onto Little Guy. Trying to get the refrag onto the Kavira. Leaving a 4v3 against V3. Sorry. Back. 1 minute 12 left. Taking a little bit of a slower approach again from V3 since they have been taken. Since two of their members have been taken out. Okay, Anton gets a kill to Striker, his second kill of the round, leaving it 3v3 to even out the numbers. Having a few times doesn't really make a difference to the game. Yeah, Veiled playing very passive at the moment. They know they can't win many gunfights, so they're gonna have to. It's the best way they can play.
Thermite's low in 2v2.
That could be the difference between winning and losing since he has got the diffuser. Joe gets a kill to U-Paul, leaving a 2v3. Oh no, there was two. Anton with another kill with his third of the round. Anton trying to get a little peek onto the Jaeger, not able to get it. It's 15 seconds left. With a 2v2. Anton with the third kill. Is it Anton again? Oh, Paxton takes his ace. But that is that is 4-1 for V3.
I think that was one of the closest rounds we've seen thus far in this game. I mean, they kept the numbers even. They wasted time. It was like 30 seconds left in the end. Again, V3 played aggressively. They had the communication. They played aggressively. Took their gunfights, won them. End of the story. 4-1 now for V3.
Very much. Played that quite well. Well, very similar to the last round. There was a nice little flank from Kavira, but straight away gets refragged. So it was kind of just an evened out round there. I guess it just all came down to gun stuff. Wait, was it a trade?
Kavira traded with last round.
Right, and we are going back to Ventilation Workshop, but they won their only round this game so far. Bringing the Echo and the Maestro, which pretty much won them last round. Well, the last time they were in Ventilation. And pretty much same lineup from V3 again, apart from bringing along a Thatcher. Apart from a Nomad. That's about it. Anything which you'd recommend Velde to approach differently? Maybe bring back their second round of the game?
Well, maybe they should try playing aggressively, catch them off guard. Like if you're V3, you know, have the best gunfight, arguably in the whole league.
We're just going to drone
Gun
this.
skills, you lose it, you're winning for one. Maybe if they try and play aggressively against the attackers, or even as attackers against the defenders, they could try and catch a couple of V3 members off guard. Maybe get some frags that will hand them a few rounds.
I believe this is the only time both teams have actually played order.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
that's interesting.
guessing main
B3
reason
picking
why. Sorry? Yeah.
B3 picking a map that they haven't played all season. Maybe they played their ban game correctly. At the semifinals though.
Maybe V3 been secretly going through scrims, maybe doing something different just so nobody knows how they play on this map. Anti gets another one from Joba with his
And they sub
15
their
kills
speed.
already. Anka with another kill into Striker, second kill of the round already. He's going to try to pick the Jaeger. Jaeger does take him out, leaving it a 4v3 against. Little guy with another kill, double kill. He's going to try and pick the IQ. Is he going to get the kill for the third kill of the round? Okay, they're playing very passive right now. 3v3. 1 minute 40 left. A bit more aggressive from 3v3 again. More entertaining to watch. Oh, he does get damaged quite a lot from the grenade, and that does take him out. They are, I believe they are on site. Maybe go for a plant. Echo just sitting on his. Oh wait, ignore me. They're downstairs. They will have top floor control now. Leaving both the plant denial. It's kind of sitting on site, maybe, and with IQ and Thatcher to take out both bits of plant denial. They aren't in a very good position right now.
With the IQ and the Thatcher still on board, that'd be surprising if the Echoes or the Maestro camps survived. Yeah, that's one Echo down already. Inside ventilation.
I believe they will be. Yep, they will be going for the plant. Okay, the Echo is still live. Maybe going to try to stop the plant. And then Maestro also doing a lot of, well, not a lot of damage, a bit of damage onto the sledge, trying to slow it down. Sledge is going to try to go for the plant yet again. Does he get it down? I believe he does. The plant is down, leaving a 3v2 against Velde. Not an ideal situation. Maestro's getting a sub battle with Sledge, who does get taken out, and also Echo is down, leaving Curry going to try to save the game again. We have seen him in this ideal situation against the main, but not get it, leaving it 5-1 4v3.
So I believe that the kill record here is 15 kills. So, uh,
Yeah, Anton, I believe, has overtaken it. Oh, wait, I think it's 18 kills, not 15. Sorry, he is. I mean, the game isn't over yet, but he is 2 kills off overtaking Keza, I believe it is. And K, I believe, I think. Yeah, definitely K. And yeah, I guess his name will go down just in the Hall of Fame for the season most frags in the game, in the semi-finals as well. Right, here we go. Round 7, they're going to be trying to hold archives. Oh wait, nope, it is roll switch. I apologise. It is V3 now on the fence. Going to be trying to hold down archives, which failed to hold 4 times.
a very, very passive lineup coming out from Velde with the Montagne, Thermite, Thatcher, Nomad, and Capital. Like, Nomad to watch the flank, Thermite and Thatcher, they're not going to be playing aggressive, and Monty, obviously, he's kind of self-explanatory.
Yeah, I believe so. Against gun battles isn't. I mean, we keep bringing that up. everyone's getting annoyed at us for it, but I guess that is just something that V3 are known for, winning their gun battles. Velde have known about this, so they brought up Monty, tried to put them in a few advantage, and also stopping flanks, and maybe just get a kill with the firebolt. So it's kind of just trying to help them win more gun battles.
I think droning is gonna be very key here for Velde. They're gonna be able to maybe, just maybe turn around this game.
At the moment, Joe Buck's have to fight for his spot. People saying he's one of the best players in the league. He does do a little damage to his smoke.
You can't argue there. He's definitely one of the most contributing players for his respective team. I mean, like, I don't think there are any players in the league that contribute more to their teams more than Joe Buck. Not meaning that he's definitely the best player in the league, but he's up there definitely.
So approach. Maestro gets a lot of damage dealt to him by Striker. Not enough to actually down him though. They're gonna try to do the capture. Then try to take out that little half denial. Leaving 130 left, still 5v5 with Maestro. Very low health. So approach, stop the plant, and gets nitro cells by Anton. Still gets a double kill onto Curry and Striker, leaving a 2v5 against Velde. Leaving Monty and Capitano not in a great position. Great aggression from Storms there. Okay, Storms with another kill. Get them refrag off from Newport and lap it from that last kill into Joe Buck, leaving at match point for V3.
Well, not much they can do right now. Like, they tried the plant denial approach on defense. They tried playing aggressive with the roamers, the Caveira, the Vigil. They tried on attack. They tried playing passively with the Monty. I'm not sure, like, if they can do something here. They can find like the secret formula to make this work and turn around the game.
Near enough same lineup from Velde here, apart from the switch from Capitano onto Sledge. Still the chance of 6th pick, but I guess it may not. Velde aren't in a great position here. 6-1, they need to bring it back 5 rounds to actually bring into overtime. And then that's a whole 5 rounds just to give them a 50-50 chance of still winning. It's not a just an ideal spot for them to have.
Well, 6-1 never is an ideal spot really, but it is what it is right now. They have to battle out. I mean, like, if they can't quit. No rounds will be handled if they quit right now. They have to still fight and hope to turn around.
Okay, that is 2 people already low from 1 impact, I believe, from Paxton. Not a good start already. Though they're gonna have to. This is probably their best chance of winning the round with Paxton and Lab both low health. Anton needs to get 1 kill to match Keza and KJ's record of the most kills.
18, I believe.
Right, here we go. Round 8, match point for V3. Going to be trying to hold down ventilation. It is, I think. Yeah, it is. Going to be trying to hold down ventilation on workshop, which Velde got their round on.
The only round on. A lot of defenders though are offside right now.
maybe going to go for a good roam clear here. Maybe why they bought the Monty.
Follow me. We have
Gonna
this.
try and push them
Slowing
out.
it down inside archives.
Spotting the Legion. Maybe gonna try and actually now. I don't think he knows someone else is upstairs. I don't think they do. Yupo gets the kill onto little guy. No idea how he got that. That is massive from V3 now. That is their only shield gone. And also leaving them on the number disadvantage, which again is never an ideal situation.
Heavy hold on the top floor right now from
Joe Buck does get a kill onto the castle, but then gets taken out on the refrag. Okay, Shark gets a kill onto U-Ball, another refrag, leaving it a 3v3 with Thatcher very low health. I believe that is top floor control, apart from a Valkyrie. Sorry, I don't think they know he is actually upstairs. I believe they don't. It will be a surprise for them. Curry may even encounter the Valkyrie. I believe he will now.
He's very low on HP. I think the rest of the attackers up on top floor jumped down.
The Valkyrie is going to have to try and make a move onto the Thatcher, or there, or Thatcher has a nice little angle from top. Watch him. Sight Lap gets a kill onto Striker, leaving it at 2v3. Okay, so Thatcher is now going to jump down, ignoring top floor control. Maybe going to try and get a kill onto Lap, who is trying to hold down ventilation. Storm's taking him out, let's get a kill onto Lap. Leaving it a 2v1 with Thermite. Gonna have to get down the diffuser because the Valkyrie is upstairs and there's not a lot he can do. He's trying to run into workshop. Can't find anyone. He's going to put down the plant. 0 seconds left, and that is game. The Storm's getting the kill. Anton does not get the record. He will be kicking himself for that. But again, the clear MVP for that game. And that is 337. No, day one.
So after this dominating performance from V3, we'll be moving on to the second map, Coastline. That is Veil Day's map pick, with V3 starting an attack, and we'll be back in a few minutes with that.
Alright, welcome back to game 2 of semi-finals of EU ps4 Collective. Our
Season
candidate,
1.
season 1, sorry. Our candidates for today's game is V3 and Veilde. I need to be given the controller. Sorry about that. Just little things. Okay. Monty getting banned.
Montagna ban.
Sorry. Okay. Monty and Mirror getting banned with Jackal. Jackal, who is the roam clear. Monty, who got played quite a lot by Veilde, and they have now banned him. And Mirror, who is
So
just
that's
a good operator.
V3
I
banning
don't know.
Mondi. Maybe they want to limit the passive options for Veilde.
Harvey needs to look at Discord. Okay, sorry. Here we go. Round 1. They'll be trying to hold down Hooker and Billiards. Bring in obviously Echo, who's just helped him a lot. Okay, alright. They've just switched off him without thinking of anything, and yeah,
Maybe they want to try and bait that IQ through the sixth pick to Echo.
pretty much. Maybe we'll just have to wait and see. Nope, looks like they've already got. Looks like no Echo. They're gonna have to be hoping on maybe the Valkyrie, or might just have one below, or Smoke. Can obviously deny plants very well. Right. Okay, if you wasn't here for the first game, B3 dominated first round. Oh, something happened with the party. I'm sorry. Right, that's better. They dominated
So
first round.
that's
Oh,
a billiards hookah. Hold right here. Pretty controversial, don't you think?
perhaps. We'll have to wait and see. Obviously, 7-1 the first game on Border, which we haven't seen from either of these teams so far. Very different. Something I really enjoyed watching.
That was V3's map pick too, so we could expect something better from Veilde here.
Maybe, well, hopefully, bring it to game 3. Alright. And also, one person you need to look out for this one is Anton, who played absolutely insane the first game, popping 17 kills. I believe it was 15 kills just after 5 rounds. And also acing the first round. So a lot is expected from him. And
Maybe he wants to try
from
and
Vale,
break that record of 18 kills here.
and one thing I still believe you need to look out from Veiled is the man Joe Buck. He may not have had his best game on map 1, but he's still
I
an
think he's
exceptional
definitely
player.
the guy that'll try to bounce back.
He will not give up as easy. Another relatively slow approach from B3, trying to get their surroundings ready so they can attack it as well as they can without any surprises. Okay, Okay, here we
There's
go.
one on the
First flag
rooftop.
of the game. Anton with a double kill. Actually, taking out both Naz and Curry. Okay, and gets another kill onto Smoke with his third kill of the round, leaving Valkyrie and Jaeger packed together down the plant, leaving a 5v2. Not in an ideal spot for Veiled A. Neither of them on site or relatively close to the diffuser. Okay, little guy takes out Storms, who was on the roof. Very good kill from him. Anton gets downed, who can get picked back up by himself, but he goes to push him. But he gets taken out by Lap. Lap says there's nothing new for gets a kill to Joe Bot. Joe who? Joe Buck taking it 1-0 for V3. Right, just tell me when I can talk. Right. Very sorry about that.
After our technical difficulties have been dealt with, we are back.
Alright. Yes, we are back. With Yep, okay, we are back. V3 did win that round. Completely forgot what happened after the crash. But just gonna have to wait and see what happens in round two. But I do believe Anton showed up with another 3 kills to start off with, living up to his name of what he did last game.
Pushed for that ace, but he got knocked down. I think it was by Jaeger.
Yeah, very very similar lineup from uh, Veiled at the moment. Maybe just trying to. Maybe it was just not the strat that went wrong. It was just losing gun battles and
They do
yeah.
seem to have some faith in that start of theirs in hookah and billiards. They repicked
Hmm.
it, even though it's arguably the second or third best site in Coastline,
Hmm.
behind Penthouse and arguably Kitchen.
Arguably, don't roast him.
Well, some teams, some teams prefer Kitchen over billiards and hookah. The majority of them actually, which is why I say arguably.
Hmm. Yeah, pretty much. Velde are going to be going into this. They're going to need a lot of confidence after obviously the last round and last
Yep.
game.
They just
Since
need to
they,
forget, totally forget, uh, the last game even existed. Similar to
hmm
the quarterfinals we had Valde and Insane, but in that case it was Insane that totally forgot a very, very bad first game that ended up 7-2 I think it was, and they bounced back winning the next game 7-2 and pushing its decider.
but then did end up losing the third game to get Veiled into the
Yeah.
position that they are in now against V3 to fight for the spot for the finals of Collective Season 1.
There will, the winner here will be playing against Waifu Warriors on the final.
Who has had an easy route to the final actually, not playing a single game,
Arguably easy, yeah.
not playing a single game in playoffs. Got straight through to the final since Forks has folded and Paradox has also folded. Bit bit of an easy route for Waifu, but well, I guess
Well,
obviously
luck
winning
is a
against
pretty
V3,
important element of anything you do.
but winning against V3 will never be easy. So that's or Veiled, sorry. Either team are very difficult to play against. Okay, Visual does
It
a
could
lot
see
of
anything.
damage against IQ. Why am I getting loads of messages? Don't worry, we are back. Anton gets a kill into. Oh, so much happening. Striker gets free fragged from through storms, and Anton gets a kill onto the Vigil. I believe that was leaving a 4v3 against Veiled again. For God's sake, I'm getting invited. Here we go. 1:15 left. With a 4v3. Leaving Naz, Curry, and Joe Buck versus Lap Paxton, Storms, and Anton. Oh, a great grenade kill from Storms, getting it through onto Naz, who was sitting behind the bar. Absolutely beautiful kill from him, leaving it now
What a nade from
4v2.
below. What a nade from below.
Leaving it 4v2. Oh, Curry runs past the window while someone's peeking. It doesn't really get the damage. IQ pushes him. IQ should be winning that, leaving Curry uh taking IQ out, leaving it 3v2 against Velde. We go 25 seconds left. The diffuser is kind of obviously on Hibana quite far away from the objective. They have 15 seconds to actually be able to get the plant or go for the frag. Anti gets given to Joe Bug, leaving Curry left, sitting on cool vibes. Maybe he's just gonna have to try to stop the plant anyway. Okay, Paxton is going to try and get that on the plant. There's not a lot you can do here. The plant has gone down. Koga's great kill onto Storms with someone holding an angle. And another kill to Anton, a great double kill. Leaving a
Is
1v1
he gonna
against
do it?
Paxton. Leaving a 1v1 against Paxton and Curry. We've seen the man clutch before, but it does not happen. Leaving Paxton
Was very
cleaning
close.
up. Taking it 2-0, 4v3. Very close from Curry. Very close indeed.
I mean, like, you cannot really say that they are having mistakes done their defense or they're not playing it correctly, poor positioning, poor utility of their gadgets, poor lineup of operators, but they're just losing their gunfights, and that's all, I guess. In the end, that's all that matters.
Mm-hmm. Much will be going into round 3, where they'll be holding kitchen and service. Yeah, I guess though they haven't really done anything wrong. It's just not a lot went right in a way. Winning
Guys
gun
are
battles
hitting middle ground, but when you're in the semifinals of the playoffs for season one, middle ground does not make it.
and pretty much. Why does everybody want to text me now? Right, go away. Okay, here we go. Round 3. Obviously holding down kitchen service without the maestro, which is a very helpful operator for the site. Do you think they'll be able to hold it without it, or do you think it's not necessarily
I mean, like, we have
vital?
seen some crazy strats on Kitchen, coming both from teams of this league, both from Pro League, and generally there have been some crazy tricks exposed in Kitchen with Maestro. Just that's a reason why maybe with maybe Veiled chose to ban him, even though he was an operator that they quite frequently utilized last game, and he quite actually helped him very much. But for their own reasons, they chose to ban him.
Yes, pretty much. Because maybe it might work for them. Maybe it won't. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. I need to stop saying that. I need to. Right, here we go.
That's fine.
B3 being approached is pretty much perfect. Oh, lap downs Echo, I believe it was. Yeah, lap does down Echo. He does get picked up, and they have got a Doc helping out, helping everything out so much. Oh, he's missed one. He gets the
Pretty
second one.
unfortunate.
U4 takes out Naz, just he got stimmed. Oh, Doc is not going to be happy with that. Okay, Striker gets a kill onto Lap, making it a 4v4, meaning the IQ is now gone. Joe Buck sees a little bit of, I'm not too sure who that was, not actually putting any bullets into them, no.
Ying pushing aggressively on the penthouse.
Trying to get that. I believe they think they've got that top floor control, but Joe Buck is kind of sneakily sitting at the top of main stairs. Maybe just trying to, maybe going to sneak up on.
Is he aware that
Stairs.
two operators are inside penthouse theater? He's looking at the wrong direction, definitely. Oh, there we go.
Trying to get a wall bang onto. Oh, okay, he sees the Buck. Does he take him out? He does not. Storms take out Joe Buck, even though he was on the lower hand of the. Well, he was just at the disadvantage, still taking him out. Doc also gets taken out by Anton, leaving Jaeger, who's very low health, and Smoke, who is sitting on site. Little guy's gonna have to come back. Or he's just gonna leave Smoke all to himself. Curry gets a kill onto Anton. Curry's playing amazing today, may I add. Buck Buck is taken out by Little Guy, leaving Little Guy on a 1v2 against Ying and Hibana. Hibana's going to try going out for the plant. Is he? He is. Oh wait, he keeps changing his mind. I'm not too sure what he's doing. Okay, here we go. Now he's going down for the plant. Well, Echo's maybe just trying to hold an angle onto the main lobby. Misses a few shots from Little Guy. not in a great position here. Little guy's on very low health against two members of V3 who have 100 health. Not a great position. He's gonna have to push through. Yeah, and it gets taken out by packs from what we expected, leaving it 3-0 for V3. Absolutely flawless, bad V3.
Yeah, absolutely astonishing performances here from all V3 members. I mean, we did see Anton drop 17 kills. Last game almost broke the record. And this is the semi-final. It's not just any weekday. This is the semi-final of season one. We should say that both of these teams, alongside Waifu Warriors, have all three have secured a spot in the Masters League for next season.
Mhm.
Bringing in the Echo this time.
And also gonna try hold kitchen again, which wasn't too bad last round. Guess it was just a bit
No, I
unlucky
guess
losing the
not.
two gunfights.
They're
Bringing
refusing to play Penthouse, I guess.
first time we've seen Glaz after his
The
his
nerf.
nerf. That nerf has made Glaz kind of not
Much,
be
much
playing
weaker,
his
yeah.
mate played as much. Sorry, my English just stopped there.
I mean, like that ability of Glass see through smoke
Mhm.
clearly, and just three C players like pick corners and cover plant situations through smoke. That was that was a big ability of him that he didn't always have. I mean, he was buffed. This ability was buffed in, I think, around around Operation Health or maybe Village Show. But
Yeah.
definitely, yeah, now he's without it, and we're gonna have to
Mhm.
see how that affects his pick rate in Pro League as well as Collective League.
Pretty much, and also Warden coming in next season. His pick rate is gonna get extremely low. He's probably gonna get another buff, but I guess you will just gonna have to show us how well Glass can be played even
I
after
mean,
his nerf.
it is difficult for developers to get on point and totally balance the operators on release because you don't know how their gadgets interact with the community or with other operators. But you can test how it interacts with other operators, but you never can know how the community reacts to it.
Here we go. Again, if you have just tuned in into this this stream, it is V3. Oh no, Curry, you can't turn your head away from that. It is V3 who are blue team. It is 3-0 up, and it is Veiled A with the orange team, who at the moment are in an ideal situation with their smoke
They're
already gone.
1-0 down on maps as well. V3 is 1-0 up.
Mm, not in a great position for Veiled A at the moment. Maybe just trying to waste the ADSs at the moment. Anton gets a kill onto Strike, leaving it at 3v5. Anton with another kill with his double kill onto Joe Buck. IQ gets taken out uh, from the Echo. Echo gets another kill onto Storms, leaving it at 3v2. But then the plant does get down. The run out happens from Jaeger. Jaeger takes out the Glaz, but then gets taken out by Anton with his third kill of the round, leaving it only Echo to save the round. It does not happen, taking it 4-0 for V3. Absolutely, it's just amazing from V3 again. They've them the way they push this map. You can tell they really know what they're doing.
I mean, like communication skills, joining skills, obviously gun skills are their main factor, are the main thing they have
Mm,
against Valde. And Valde are just left helplessly. I mean, like I do think this is a very good performance from Valde, even though they're losing. I do think that coastline rounds have been much closer than some of the border rounds were, even though the scoreboard doesn't reflect that. I do think that Valde are doing good positioning. They're doing gets good roaming. They're distributing their utility well. They're just losing all of them in gunfights, and that's what's affecting the scoreboard.
Pretty much. No way is he sticking to Tachanka. Go on. He is not. Okay, Joe Buck is bringing along a visitor for today's game. Bringing along Tachanka, the Lord. That could be him giving up. Or he actually has something up his sleeves for Tachanka, and he's made a happy face. That's I do like to see that. That does make me happy. And he's waiting his ammo. Joe Buck's given up.
Well,
Right,
if Joe Buck's
here we
giving
go.
up, then he arguably is, or maybe not even arguably, the best player on V3. That could be a sign that V3 don't have much left in them at this point.
Me.
4-0
Okay.
down, lost everyone the first map, their map
Mm.
choice too.
Or maybe he actually is going to use Tachanka. Oh, he's running out.
Yeah, that would be
Okay.
nice, that would be nice.
We're,
But
we're gonna have. I'm gonna have to watch this. Is Joe Buck actually gonna be able to spawn peek a member of V3 with Tachanka outside kitchen window? The tense is building up. Is he gonna get it? I don't believe he is. I don't think someone's peeking. The Curry gets a kill into Storms, leaving it on a 4v3 against V3. Trying to run out. Is he gonna get the kill? I don't know what that was, but he does not take out whoever was rappelling towards the roof, who I think was Hibana or Ying, either
I
one.
think it was
Joe
Sabana, I
Buck
think it
obviously
was
going for another run out.
Sabana.
Absolute madman today. Ying's just going to try and get him as he's trying to run back to objective, but isn't able to get him. So he's back into kitchen. Curry just tries to get a few shots off onto the Ying. He's back on the Tachanka turret.
No shield.
Okay, we're going to move our focus off him now. Here we go. 1 minute 55 left. Okay, wait. Lap gets a kill to Striker. I don't know who was damaging him though. And that is also Tachanka down in kitchen from the Ying, I believe. Paxton's going to try to get down the plant. And Anton kills the only person with just on site, leaving the plant going down, and Curry still in the kitchen, just fighting for his life against the Ying. He still has 2 Candelas to use against him. And 1 stim. But Upor does take him out, leaving it 5-0 for V3. He tried to jump on the turret. Yeah, we can definitely hear what's going through. Well, we definitely know what's happening in the veiled party right now. They've kind of given
Yeah,
up. Given up
they
too.
definitely are not happy with the current situation at all.
Mhm. With the
And
Giants V3.
if things stay this way, they will be losing out in the semifinals, and V3 will move on to the finals to face Waifu Warriors. But that's not the end for Veiled. I mean, maybe their main target here was to secure a spot for Masters League, which they did
Mm.
achieve last week against Insane.
He's gone to Janker again. Joe Buck, the
Absolutely crazy.
absolute madman. Okay, gonna try hold down Billiards and Hooker. Yeah, there. I don't think they've given up yet. Maybe Joe Buck's just kind of memeing at the moment. Rest of Veiled still look like they're setting up as usual. Bringing on a Clash, which you haven't seen in either game so far, which I think is a very, very viable player. Clash, playing Clash is just a beautiful idea. He's obviously just defending Monty, able to give call outs, able to just slow down operators. As long as they don't have, well, grenades or Cappy, which I believe they don't, or maybe they could ying them or flash
Capital.
them. But that is literally about it. Let's have a look at Chanko. He tries to get the team kill, not the team kill, the spawn kill. He does. He gets it on Upor, taking out the ying already. He is not going to be happy with that. He jumps straight out. Another kill for Joe Buck with the Chanko, but doesn't get taken out by Anton.
Oh
Finally.
my gosh, did we just see a double kill from Tachanka? Did this just happen?
It did indeed. but it does leave V3 on a 3v5 in round 6.
Let's see if they can utilize this position. Will they?
Storms gets a kill onto little guy, evening out the numbers, making it 3v3. And that is also the alibi gone, which hasn't got too much utility. That helps out right now. There's a clash, trying to slow down the Buck, and the Buck has no grenades, meaning Buck is not in a great position right now. He is going to get slowed down completely. And Clash looks like there's nothing really countering him right now unless he gets a pinch. Oh, Clash is coming into contact against. Oh, he tried it! Striker, you can't be going for them things on Storm. Storm just takes him out after Striker gets a random boost of confidence. Okay, Storms tries to take out Jaeger, doesn't happen. With Jaeger taking him out, leaving Castle, Jaeger versus Hibana and Zofia. Okay, passing gets a kill into Naz, leaving Zofia, leaving Curry in the clutch situation again, which we have seen him do before, which we have seen him do many times. But this is one situation against V3, which is not a great position. Gets taken out by Anton, leaving it 6-0.
Sending V3 to match point.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I did honestly believe that Veilde having their map pick being Coastline, they could be bringing something much more competitive to this game than the previous game that was V3's map pick. I mean, like V3, they're a strong team, gun skill arguably stronger than Veilde. Their map pick as well, so you'd expect them to perform very well. But on
Joe,
Veilde's map pick, close to getting 7-0'd, I mean that doesn't look good at all.
don't know what Joe Buck's doing. Oh, they are not. Okay, here we go. Tell me how beautiful this lineup sounds. Fuse, Blitz, Lion Finger. They have to switch off Knock. Otherwise, even if they do get a comeback, it is not viable since they have broken the rules. So they are allowed to six pick obviously off Knock. If they don't, it's a bit stupid.
Yeah, they
And
won't.
that is game for V3. Unless obviously
No
Joe Buck
matter like,
gets team killed or kills himself beginning of the round.
mm, imagine if like Veilde can come back like 6-5 and then they use that knock pick to win the game. Wouldn't that be
to
insane?
reverse to reverse sweep it. Hey, may I just say, well done to V3 for past few games, clinical. Most good teams would start messing around towards the end of the games, but like
Especially
well
when you have
basically
been
like
like your morale's broken, getting 7-1 on one map, 6-0 on your own pick. I mean, but that is what it is, and we'll be seeing V3 in the final against Waifu Warriors.
yes we will, and it's a final I will be excited to look for unless Joe Buck obviously
So am
kills
I.
himself now. I don't believe he is. I don't know what he's doing. He's killing a few fish. Ansel gets a kill onto Naz, leaving it at 4v5 against Veiled A, and I believe they also had the Finkables, which is a very good kill from Anton. Joe Buck team kills Curry, and Little Guy also gets a kill onto Ubor, I think it was. Yes, it was onto Ubor. I think Kavira playing a bit of confidence. Storms gets a kill onto Little Guy, leaving Fuse and Knock left. It's Knock still sitting at the back. He is not even. He's killing a few birds now. Even Fuse and Knock versus. Okay, Fuse gets one kill on the Storm, something we did not expect, with his beautiful shield. Leaving a 3v2 for Anton Paxton Lap versus Joe Buck and Striker. Joe Buck gets one kill into Anton, leaving it a 2v2. Smoke and Castle versus Fuse and Knock. He's gonna try to smoke the objective, but they don't even have the diffuser. It is Knock versus uh, Smoke and Castle.
But this
That is it.
doesn't look very great.
Joe Buck
I mean,
is
like,
kind
we
of
did get to
just
see the first recorded kill of knocking Collective, but yeah.
not really
Yeah, it wasn't
eagerly.
exactly as planned.
Jock is playing like a silver. Sorry, everyone. It's more like, and he gets taken out by Lap. Lap wasn't having any of
And
it.
that's game. That's
And
map series as well. 7-1, 7-0. Sends V3 to the final against Waifu Warriors.
absolutely insane from V3, may I say.
Yep.
Okay, I didn't get
Flawless
to say it earlier because
performance.
I was mentioning the knock pick, but they didn't bring any. They're having no business today. They didn't. They kind of showed respect to Veiled, like not going to Chanka or like
I mean, like,
any
yeah.
operator like that.
Even when the Veiled roster started, like, giving up and goofing around, you'd say, they
Hmm.
stated their strats. They said, right, they did this. We're gonna play our game and we're gonna secure ourselves the final.
Yeah, so
And I mean, respect to
that's
Veiled, but I'd like to say this was a contest, but really wasn't. So we'll be seeing everyone for the finals. That will be featuring V3 versus Waifu Warriors.
there you have it. V3, two. Build A won both games. Anton MVP, deserved, very deserved, and that's it. Oh, we'll be seeing you in the finals.